Hello, it is me, and I'm playing Tomb Raider The Last Revelation on the PC. This is Temple of Karnak, first visit, part 1. I'd like to have got these videos of this main section in one go, but they're just too big to fit in 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to split them into 2. This whole section is very tiresome. I'm not a very great fan of this game. I don't mind it, it's interesting to a degree, but the levels are absolutely massive. Just to note there, the scorpions are poisonous on this level, just to make things even more fun. Core design, thought, oh, this level's hard enough messing about, in and out, little corridors, and then Lara's on her knees constantly. It's not the most inspired level, it is tiresome to a degree. It's a lot of double backing and a major crime against humanity, and sanity is lots of double backing. So you gotta go here, and then you gotta go to another section that's the hipper style hall or something. That's the first visit to that, and then you gotta go to cigarette, that's the first visit to that, then you gotta come back to here, then you gotta go back to the hipster hall, and you gotta go to cigarette again. And basically the main thrust of this main whole bunch of levels is to get 2 canopic jars that make the water so you can walk on it, and then you've got the little idol thing you've got to get. You've got to get a little sun disk, combine them, and there's 2 areas. One is where you get the idol in the first place, and it's like a bunch of obelisks. And the second one is a bunch of doors in a courtyard with obelisks, and basically you've got to open the second courtyard with doorways in it to get to the Semikit tomb. And then we need to get the sun goddess idol and a sun disk to activate a set of obelisks to open a bunch of doors. So we've got to do all this mess about. This area here is a secret and is optional with bulletproof vases there, which is nice. Again, there's another bunch of scorpions in here, which is very annoying, very tiresome. This is one of the many levels on Tomb Raider Last Revelation, which are massive and take something like, if you're any good or you practice, it would take about an hour and a half. But if you're not very good, like I am bad at this game, to be honest, without help of guides and what it takes. I know I was stuck on this for a very long time. Okay, so we come to this roof area. I need to jump across here. There's a few pickups there, it's pretty straightforward stuff. There is a thing coming up, and it's not a secret, but it's actually worthy of being a secret, but it's not actually a secret, so I do a bit of jumping from one platform to another, and of course with the bit where you land, you can only land in one corner of it, otherwise you fall off. I don't know why I call it things. Everyone wants to be taxed and tested to a massive degree. I mean, there's never been anything, at least in the core design era, and maybe Angel of Darkness was, but on certainly the first 5 Tomb Raider games, there was never a difficulty setting, so what they consider to be playable and tolerable is just the de facto standard, and if you can't do it or you struggle, you're basically never going to get to complete the game, or you're going to have a very miserable time. That's what I don't like about these core design era, the early ones anyways, that there is no difficulty setting at all, so you've got to basically like it, they'll lump it. Like this bit, you land on the corner, not obvious. Bunch of bullets. But it's so difficult. I mean, I couldn't get onto this. I mean, the guy said you're supposed to jump from the bottom of where Lara's standing now, and she certainly won't grab onto the bottom. It's very annoying. No fun at all. I don't like that bit. That's kind of like, it takes quite a long time to get through this level, and you're going to mess about doing stuff like that. Okay, there's that door there. That leads to the next section of the level, but we can't open it yet. Lara's looking up there. We need to go up there to get the other canopic jar and a gun. Some pickups. We're going to go down here first. Go right to the bottom. And there's some flares there. We need to swim through a very annoying what do you call, there's a bit of a underwater tunnel. There's these new doors they've put in, which, again, when you first play it, you think, where's the lever, where's the switch? You don't need to do it. First, you've got to fanny about, getting Lara inch perfect in the middle of that grey square, and then she'll open the door, and you press action, and then she'll do an auto thing. It's not obvious if you've never played it before. It's a bit annoying. There's an air pocket here. And there's two pickups here, so remember to pick both of them up, because if you pick one up, she won't pick up both of them at the same time. Some arrows there, I think, as well as Uzi. And then we go into a very annoying part where Lara will probably get stuck. This thing here with the nanometer wide hole. I think it was 2 meter unfinished business. Lara just wouldn't pick anything up underwater without being pixel perfect over the top of it. There's 4 things here. A case of sausage rolls there, and there's some more Uzi clips there. We're quite near a air pocket, so Lara does this thing. She gets a bit. There we are. It's a bit annoying. There's a gate on the far end, but you can't get through it. I'm not sure what that's for, but it's not particularly important. So we go down again. Lara wants to get stuck. We need to go back up, and we need to go up to where Lara was looking a minute ago. I'll come down here first. It's just a bit easier to come down here first rather than. You can do it in the other way around if you wanted, but bit of a mess about the underwater again. I mean, it could have just been down a ladder or something, and then no, it has to be underwater. Climb up here. This section is a bit annoying because it's a bit of a jumpy bit, and if you fall off, you will lose a bit of health, and of course you've got to climb back up again. It's got these very implausible things here. I mean, one of the keys to getting the water to turn solid is behind just a simple metal door. One minute everything's hidden very well, and the next minute everything's pretty much straightforward. There's some pickups on the other side there. I keep forgetting to pick them up. It's weird because this is a fairly important element to getting through the level, and it's not that well hidden, and it's not particularly difficult to get at them, which is a bit weird. So I'll go and get the thing, the pickup because I always forget these, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, what have we got? We've got shotgun shells, and is it Uzi, or is it that something? Which is nice. Gotta be careful jumping across here because it is a little bit tricky, because you can end up just flying over the top of that. It's better to do a standing jump. I just keep doing this running jump thing. It's just sat there all night though. That's just a bit weird. Okay, we get this scene going on. This just points out the next bit. There's these 3. Well, they look like empty swimming pools, and you've got to. You pull a little lever in there, look through a little hole, and that bowl in the middle pit goes down, and that's the next part we have to go to. So that's one of the jars that we're after. The second one is on another completely different part of the level, underneath the sacred lake, I think. We get the gun. I think that gives us bullets if we've got it already, I think. But we'd be a bit careful going down because, I can lose a bit of health there, jumping off. Right, so we've done that. We need to go now. Where are we going next, Lara? We need to come back here later on, actually, because that little doorway leads down to the next section. Where are we going, Lara? It's a very long level. We need to go to. There's a little bit here in the corner. There's a scorpion I think jumps out here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And I always fall down this thing. This is another way into that room where we need to go next. And then you climb over some sandy bits in a doorway. We have to go onto the roof in a bit to get. Go a bit slower. Get some flares. Just jump across. Okay, I think I'll cut the video here, and I'll be back in part 2 of the Temple of Karnak, first visit.